Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Surprised to see me again so soon? No, you should not be. A couple of books have been released in the last few days, and you should have expected me to be here to read from one of them, at least, and that's what I'm going to do. The book which I am going to read from is a collection of poems named Ruddy Ravens, Cheshire Cats and Rusty Rats. This book is a creation of madness. Only crazy people come up with such ideas. And it says that the idea was given by Dr. Santosh Bakaya. So I would have no hesitation in saying that she must be very crazy indeed to have given a prompt. You know what the prompt is, but I would like to tell you the prompt. It was what the title says, Ruddy Ravens, Cheshire Cats and Rusty Rats. The rats from the Pied Piper of Hamelin, Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, and Ruddy Ravens from Edgar Allan Poe. So this was supposed to be used in writing poems, and when Santosh came up with this idea, I was rather skeptical. I knew that, or rather I was quite sure in my mind that none of you will dare to write poems on these silly prompts or a silly prompt. But to my surprise, 77 of you dared to take up this challenge, and you came out with some brilliant poems. And these brilliant poems you decided to publish in book form, which book, the book is in front of me now, and I am going to read it from this book, read the poem from this book, I mean, and congratulations to all of you. And the poem which I have decided to read today is titled, Three Hoodlums Were Seen One Day. It has been written by your favorite and mine too, Dr. A.V. Koshi, Ampat Koshi as we know him as. He is, apart from being a very good poet, he's also a literary scholar. So I can call him a poet scholar or a scholar poet, whatever you like. So, Dr. Koshi, I hope you like my choice of the poem, and let me congratulate you. You've written a very good poem, and you've used the prompt very well, and created some funny moments in my heart, and made me laugh also, and made me make fun of my better half as well. So I won't take you down the garden path for long, so let me start with the poem. Three hoodlums were seen one day. Three hoodlums were seen one day on the streets of Hamelin. Don't ask me why in thick, don't ask me why in thin. These three hoodlums were seen there one day. One was a raven, black as soot. One a pesky rat who cared to hoots. One was a Cheshire cat in boots. In the background, someone played a flute. The tune was rather familiar, and all of you must have heard it, dears. It was Dylan's venting his fears, singing in his manner cavalier. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The flute kept playing, getting on my nerves, harrowing as the questions had changed. As what the? We lived now in a land of new pearls. First, there was the pandemic, coronavirus, not one but two strains. Second, the lockdown, strategic. It was enough to make you dash out your brains. I wish I had gone with the piper. The pesky rat squeaked. The Cheshire cat only smiled and vanished. The smile remained, but the cat disappeared. Nevermore, quoth the raven, as of old. The cat reappeared, and the rat's smile vanished. This is our chance, mates, the pesky rat intoned. The whole town is ours, the giant playground. Nevermore, was all the raven replied. They ransacked the shops, they pillaged the homes, they looted the houses, they feasted on scones. The men whom they had all once feared cowered at the sight of the strange trio. The pesky rat told the cat the raven's name was Rio. The Cheshire cat or his smile grinned or alternately wavered. When will we three meet again? The rat was found to ask, if this pandemic blows over. Putting his paw over a raven's beak to cover, to not make him say nevermore, was such a bloody task. The Cheshire cat froze, for behind them was seen a hideous, horrific, horrendous figure, that of a woman they called the Mad Hatter. His smile vanished, brains all in a scatter. Nevermore, quoth the raven, its black feathers all a-quiver. The Mad Hatter, the fearsome figure, had summoned or conjured them up for a day from her lockdown times to haunt the streets of Hamlin and its homes and listen to a flute playing the same song with an insane rigor. I leave you here, my dear readers, to guess who this troublesome Mad Hatter is, who is torturing us and these three poor souls. The answer, my friend, is not blowing in the wind. Thank you very much. And before I end, I would like to congratulate you, Dr. Koshi, for having called a spade a spade. A Mad Hatter is a Mad Hatter, and the other listeners and watchers, they also know who the Mad Hatter is, who's being referred to in this poem by Mr. Koshi, Dr. Koshi. And he has been brave enough, courageous enough. Hats off to you, Dr. Koshi. You have called her not just a Mad Hatter, but you've called her, what? Let me see. You've called her hideous. What was it? Let me see. Hideous something. Hideous. Had someone conjured them from on the streets of Hamlin. You to haunt the streets of Hamlin. I'm sure you meant to haunt the group, the Significant League, didn't you, Dr. Koshi? Well, and this Mad Hatter is torturing you, and will keep on torturing you. And I'm sure you're prepared for that. So, the Mad Hatter, that she is sitting there and laughing to herself, and I'm sure you're also laughing as well. But in the end, let me say that this is not a laughing matter indeed, because these poems are all excellent ones. The writers, 77 of you, have done full justice to the prompt. And I am really very, very amazed at the creativity that you people have displayed. Congratulations to all of you once again. Thank you very much. I wish you all a very good night. Thank you.